Okay. Well, press F for microphone. This steering's really light. That's weird. Like, there is resistance, but it's really light. Bimmer. Bimmer Pog. Hello. I was just testing out the Audi, but then iRacing died and took my microphone with it. The Audi felt less scary than I thought it would. Fastest time so far is not good. It's 38 degrees and my fastest times are 22.5, and then iRacing crashed. Well, not really crashed, but did the weird thing. I'm having to unlearn my my GTE braking points. Yeah, the Audi was odd. Oh. The Audi was really weird. It had this really weird combination of under and oversteer. Hello. Maybe this time you people can hear me. Yes, mixed feelings. Kind of fun. Like, it was fantastic having the entirety of an island to mess around in. But I heard that they'd been acquired by a new studio. I just need to adjust my microphone. I'm knocking it as I steer at the moment, which is not ideal. Oh. That's weird. There we go. There. I have to be basically eating it for you to be able to hear me properly. Ooh, that doesn't feel right. That also was not the line. Hey, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Well, that sure is a title. Ooh. I wonder how long the test server will be live for. They normally leave it up for a good day or so after the maintenance actually happens, so I should have plenty of time. That's going to be a very different title for them then. Unless they make it linear, which would be like defeating the point of the whole open world series. Oh god. Okay. I mean, the people who make the WRC games certainly make some really pretty games, which is one of my biggest complaints with the Test Drive series, is just, I know they're making an entire island and you can't expect it to be that pretty, but it really does look like sort of It's sort of mobile game standard graphics in places. Or just not the graphics as such, just the way that certain regions, or the way that motorways join into other roads, and it's just a bit odd. I wonder why Craig's setup shop hasn't produced a setup for the Ford GT3. You'd have thought that that would be the one everyone wanted. Yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm just looking at it with the wrong eyes. This is not doing what I'm expecting it to do. The nose doesn't hook up in the way I expect it to hook up. There is? Oh, is it only in the Discord? Is it not, Is it not available through the app? Because if there's a Ford setup, I'm going to have to test the Ford. Just meme status. I mean, the Ford's got to be demoted to Legacy soon, hasn't it? Surely. Brother comes in, says bugger, leaves. Yeah, so the Audi feels a bit weird. Like, it sort of has an initial bite and then it washes out. And it's really understeery mid-corner, and then it tries to eat you on the exit. That's A-line. I need to go ahead and do the whole not getting a several second penalty up Radian. What are you after?
The internet. I need to do a about 2 gig download. Is that going to tank?
I don't know. What do you need to download? Okay. Oh no. Ooh, no anti-cut. Yeah. Anything but the Macca and Third. That's fair enough.
Anyway, I don't know what to... Kind of skip the client warning that I'm about to do a 2 gig download because Lizzie needs this. How long's the race?
This isn't a race, this is a practice session.
How long's the practice session going to be?
Well, I'm currently streaming it, but I guess you can see if you can download it and then we'll just see if it breaks everything.
Okay. So all of Chris's viewers, I apologise in advance if this ruins your entire day.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling this. Let's try out another one. I don't really want to do the Ferrari. What does it come under? Mercedes AMG GT3, there we go. I don't really want to do the Ferrari just because I don't want to only drive the Ferrari. Like, I don't want my car for every series ever to be a Ferrari. Also Petit Le Mans DP. Obviously. Gotta be a DP. Yep. Ford OP. Ford absolutely OP. I'm going to have to try and settle in and get a good few laps in. Do you mean GTE or GT3? Just go fast. Whee! Like, honestly? Is the Ford GT3 actually OP at the moment? Because that would be a thing. That's a bit too old. Kentucky Mustang, no, don't want Mustangs, no. No, that's the GT Daytona. Where is this setup? Hi, Dave. Hi. I can't see it. Anyway. AMG. I mean, it sounds good. Though to be fair, all the GT3s have sounded good so far. Oh yeah, what is the BOP for each of them at the moment? Oh, I quite like this so far. Z4 and Audi 0 kilograms, okay. Oh, I like this. It's nice and weighty. It feels meaty. Oh, I love that sound. Yeah, fair enough. Oh no. Too much meat. Can we floor it? Oh, not if we wander out onto the grass initially. Oh, it's got good brakes. But yeah, I need to put the right BOP on it. Oh, I also need to actually load the setup, don't I? That would help. Oh! No, I didn't actually load the BMW setup, did I? I just started. I completely forgot to load the setup. Let's try the not safe setup first. That might be why I was struggling so much in it. Anyway, I need to put a good few laps under the wheels of every one. Whoa! Ooh. I can see why this one isn't the safe setup. Whoa! Whoa! You know, I'm feeling safe. I'm feeling like safe is good. Safe sounds good to me. See, I need to get a good few laps under the wheels of each of the cars. Oh god. Okay. Has Daryl actually said whether he's interested or not this weekend? Because I know he's been doing GT3 races, but he hasn't been saying anything in the server. That wasn't off track, apparently. I mean, 3 days before the race starts, it'll be nice to know if he's going to do it or not. Or is he interested in doing it or not. So yeah, this other guy... Oh god. Are they going to embarrass me, or are they going to are they going to embarrass me? Or are they going to embarrass us? Let's put it that way. Well, I want to do it because it's the last big Enduro before October. And it looks like I'm making good progress on my final year project. Okay. So about where we are then. Is it 5th gear? Oh god. What's the front engine line? Because that's not the line. I know... So you know the guy I was talking about during the... whose stream I was watching during the stream the other day? He was saying that he kind of wants to do it, but that his team isn't really up for it at the moment. I don't know. I mean, if you found a guy, then that's good, problem solved. Tyres are getting warmer. Yeah, I can actually grip. Okay. It's Ben Summers 1971. This is Twitch. I don't know if he has any other... Oh god! There's a lot more braking left. As usual, my bus stop line is awful. See, if somebody had managed to get their safety rating up high enough, then we wouldn't have a problem, would we? Somebody. Right, what's the line? Oh god. Yeah. But he might have one or two people who are interested in it. Yeah, somebody. Oh, 22.8, that's fine. It is 38 degrees. And that was my first good lap in the car. There is a lot more time to be found, especially through Radian. I keep annoying my sister by saying c'est assessed at the moment. I'm trying to learn a bit of French. Alongside a bit of German and a bit of Spanish. Basically, get me out of Britain right now. Just anywhere else. I mean, that's good news in one way. Where is it that you're going again? Dundee. Rip. Sorry. Well done. Good job. Really proud of you. 57 under the gantry. Right, can we... No! We can't. What am I doing wrong through the bus stop? What am I doing wrong through the bus stop? Because whatever it is, it's bad. It feels really slow. I'm sure there's a faster line. Also, Radian, here we go. How do you get this big chongus up, Radian? That was fine. I don't know. The Audi feels the best up Radiant, but the Audi also tries to kill you at Blanchimont. Whee! The AMG mostly feels... I like driving a big old boat. I like the chunky great engine and how much of a chonker this thing feels. It's fun, but it really doesn't like Radian, and it also tries to kill you in Blanchimont. The only one which hasn't really tried to kill me in Blanchimont so far is the BMW. I might just have been on tyres which were too cold when it killed me. I mean, I didn't have much of a chance to drive it until the weird iRacing bug. I imagine this thing's quite hard on its tyres. Whoa! Should we try the Audi again? Let's try the Audi again. The Audi felt weird, but I seem to be having less trouble with it. But you said that this guy can only use the Ferrari or the AMG. So it really ought to be one of those. No, I haven't tried the McLaren. I wasn't going to try the McLaren just because I've heard tales of it. Oh, we were unable to launch your testing session. What? There we go. Tails? Did I say tails? I honestly don't know. My short-term memory is just like, here's a thing. Yeet! Away it goes. You didn't need to remember that thing, did you? Yeah, at least this thing loads in like a minute instead of 5 like Spa does. Not Spa. Le Mans. So if it's going to have to be the AMG or the Ferrari, what was your list of which ones you preferred? You preferred Audi, Bimmer, Merc, Fezzer, Macca. Let's get that set up in. What's the track temperature this time? It is 36 degrees. Right. Much lighter steering. Like, weirdly light. Like, on centre it's just... there's no resistance between there and there. There's zero resistance. It's weird. Yeah, the dash screen's a bit... It is a bit plain, isn't it? Yeah, but I think other games making the same car, we managed to get through 6 hours of Spa with very little damage. And what damage there was, I'm putting down to the Ferrari's weird launch control. We're not going to talk about that. Oh god. Was it a Porsche? Who was it who went up the back end of you? We're not talking about that either. Oh, look at that modelling on the dash screen. Like, look at the normals on that model. Was it a Porsche again? See, I've been afraid of BMWs. Oh god, that's so much better through Blanchiment. Radian. That's so much better. Could you possibly link me to the Ford setup just for the memes? Because I had a quick look on the CSS server and I couldn't see it. You can get on the throttle so deep in the corner. That's not the line. I'm not sure what the line is, but I'm pretty certain that's not it. Thanks. Oh god, that's so much better there as well. Well, we don't know if Daryl wants to do it or not in the first place. He just hasn't been on the server in a while. Oh, turned in too late. $22.7. Only 5 seconds off the pace of the fast guys. It is 36C, to be fair. That's so much better up Radian. There's just an intuitive line. In both the Mercedes and the Bimmer, I was scrabbling around trying to find how to get it to turn in, and this just does it. Some of the modelling work in iRacing is a bit subpar. So were you testing these all in a custom session, or have you been testing them on the testing server? Like, did you have the track temp set? I mean, the other thing is, if I were to... Oh god! Jesus. The other thing is I'd also like to get a GT3 that I could use in IMSA. Which would be the Audi, the Ferrari or the AMG. 20 to 21, okay. Wonder if I picked up any damage from that. It feels fine. Where's the turn-in point? Here? Nope. Well, we'll try again next lap. So where's the faster line through the bus stop? Because I am sure that my line is awful. Only Audi or Merc? Okay. Apparently I'm half a second up. Who knew? I mean, I wasn't going to get the Ferrari anyway. How'd I get half a second up? Well, wasn't a particularly great La Source. Oh god. Okay. So we do still need to find... That's an off-track, really? So we do still need to find somebody. That feels better. It was right at the top of 5th, at the braking zone. Whee! This one, I have no idea what your Scottish internet delay is today. Is it here? Ooh, there it is. That's the turn-in point. It's almost as if Radian isn't there. Let's try braking a little later and carrying the speed to the second apex, instead of just scrubbing it all off by the first one. Not sure about that. It likes to turn in under braking. That should have been second, I think. That felt a little lazy. So that means we don't need to worry about using a car that they're happy with then. Yeah, that was a little kick of oversteer on the way out. It just slowed me right down. So the thing you have to do there is open the steering right up as you reach the apex, because the car's already rotating by that point. Well, I'm doing consistent times. Not good times, but consistent ones. So, you know, that's a positive. He has refreshed. He is refreshed. Oh god. I'm pretty sure it's second here. Yeah. Actually, I got a much better exit when I did it in third. Do the tyres in the GT3s drop off after 3 or 5 laps? The same way the GTEs do at the moment. Nope. No, you don't. So actually, it's not a hard turn-in point. You just sort of start drifting toward the apex. And not that kind of drifting toward the apex. Well, my times are currently getting worse, lap by lap. And they were pretty bad to start with. Come on, you. There we go. Shall I get the lap time comparisons up? They clutter the screen a little, but it might be interesting. I generally prefer not to have a screen covered in clutter while I'm driving, but it might be interesting to see what sectors I am, or what my optimum lap is. See how much of it is inconsistency. Is there any chance... that I could ask you to do a couple of laps in 35 to 40 degrees? Because I'm curious how much the track temperature affects things, because if the track temperature saps 1 or 2 seconds from your time, then these times are fine. They're not particularly good, but they're fine. But if it only takes off like half a second, then I really need to find some more pace somewhere. That would be great, thank you. I mean, the thing is, this car feels a little sketchy sometimes, but I've now got through 7 laps with 3 incidents in it. And I was off track all over the place in the AMG and the Bimmer. Oh. So I do have to be able to contain it a bit. It oversteers, but it oversteers very predictably. And you can kind of lean into the oversteer. It isn't just death oversteer. I also don't know if I'm using the brakes as like I should be. I'm still being very GTE on the brakes. I don't know if I ought to be mashing the pedal harder and just seeing what happens. I'm being a bit aggressive on the throttle at the moment. You can see the back end kicking a lot. So I'm going to do an experiment into the bus stop. Oh god, oh no. What was I just saying about keeping it, about A, oversteer being controllable, and B, keeping it on the track. So you can, I guess, sort of just mangle the brake. Let's see. Can I just mangle the brake? I mean, that does seem to pull me up in time. Where's the off track there? How far out can I go? Car still feels fine. Aero's damaged, you can see on the Speedo, on the Delta, sorry. So how far down can I push the pedal? Oh, I can brake much harder than I have been. Okay, that'll be where at least half a second of time's going. Though obviously there'll now be a bunch of time going to aero damage. Though that was a bit much. Ooh. The Delta just jumped. Yeah, you can brake a hell of a lot harder than I've been braking. Whoop. Feels like it's getting more slidey. I mean, the most important number one thing is to be able to keep it on track for 24 hours. Or at least not let it go off track in the wrong places. I think braking normally is faster. Though I am losing a lot of time to aero damage. Yeah. It's not in the Mazdas, but... I mean, the other thing I was curious about is how much more braking potential do I have left before I hit the ABS? Because since I'm still braking softly like the GTEs... Well, not softly, but you know what I mean. More tentatively because I don't have that safety net. Whoa! I wonder how much of that's attributable to damage. How damaged is it? Oh. Oh. That's worse than it felt. That would explain quite a lot of time loss. One thing I'll say is that none of the none of the GT3s so far feels as steady, as comfortable as the Ferrari GTE. But that's probably just familiarity. Oh god. Why second? You know it's not second. Tyres are still cold. You can tell because it's understeering instead of oversteering. Oh. As per usual, I thought that I wouldn't get too warm when I started, so I didn't need to take my jumper off. But as it turns out, as happens every time, I was wrong. Let's get that window open. That was apparently fast. There we go. There's the 21. what I should really be doing in this temperature is sort of, well, actually the fastest people do 17s in perfect conditions. So if I can do 21s in 36 degrees with full fuel, then I'm comfortable. There's the off track. Oh god. It does feel a little bit more on a knife edge than the Ferrari. I might try the AMG again after this. So 10 laps of fuel left. Let's do a stint. I think it might be a third gear corner, because this setup's geared quite low. New fastest lap question mark? No. That felt really close. Ooh. So where's my fuel indicator on this thing? Is it down below the visible area? Ooh. That was not correct. I just braked way too late. There we go. Oh, I feel really low in the car now. I mean, obviously. The tyres might be slightly cookied. It's definitely faster to threshold brake rather than... Wow, did I lose a second into that corner? Where are the limits? Oh, you can go... Okay. No, okay. That's fine. But eating a bit more of that curb would be a significant time gain. Ooh. Well, that was a sound. I set up some Streamlabs sounds recently, and I don't know if that's one of them. Oh god, no, no, no. Made 21s, okay. So actually that means that I'm pretty much on pace in the Audi. Except for that dumb old spin. Well, I set those up at about like midnight last night. Hello, whoever it is. I don't actually get to see a notification with your name. I should probably do something about that so I can tell what's happening. But hello. Welcome, I do sim racing and I do OMSI content development. That's pretty much the summary of what I do. It's a me, El Rojojo. And hello, Kevin. Okay. I mean, the only thing is that I can't test the cars in other conditions without buying them first. And I did just spin it at Puhon, but that was because I was trying to change my driver view height so I could see how much fuel I had. That was not a good place to try and do that. So now my tyres are cooked as well. What happened last lap? There was a sketchy thing that happened last lap as well. I can't remember quite what it was. That's third gear. I'm losing time again now. Did I have contact anywhere? Or are my tyres just... Whoa! Tyres? Tyres. It's probably tyres. And hello, that person as well. Whoever that person is. I really should set up something that lets me see when somebody subscribes. I can hear it. Was that Ross? Was Ross not subscribed? Sorry, not subscribed, followed. Oh. You wee attention-seeking bastard. Who is it this time? Are you just unfollowing and following again over and over? Well, why don't you try out the donate button? No, I'm not actually expecting anyone to use that. I've just put it there just in case somebody does turn up. And, like, I don't want to miss the opportunity. I think what I'm going to do, though, at the moment... Oh, God. That was weird. What was happening there? At the moment it has a $2 limit to when it reads out what you say in text-to-speech. But I might just remove that limit altogether and make it £0. As opposed to removing it altogether and making it £100. That would make sense. Why are my times dropping off so much? Are the tyres just dead after the spin? Why are you £629 lighter? I mean, I'm 300 and something pounds lighter this week because I had to pay for my car insurance. Actually 400 and something because it was car insurance and breakdown cover. Yeah, where's all my time gone? Why am I 2 seconds slower a lap all of a sudden? Is it just tyre degradation? No, it wouldn't at the moment. I should change that. I'll change that at the end of this stint, actually. Excuse me. Oh boy. I've heard that the DP is going to be replaced with with a new LMP2 next season. Because I was just thinking, if I'm going to buy the Audi GT3, then I might as well get a bundle discount with some other stuff. So I need to get all the stuff for Petit Le Mans. And then I guess either Daytona or Bathurst. And that would bring it up to 3. And that gets me the discount. Why's my fuel going up? No, I don't yet. Why is my fuel going up? Also, does this burn more fuel than the GTEs do? Because in the Ferrari we were doing about 3.8 litres a lap, and this appears to be doing about 4.7 litres a lap. Yeah, why is the fuel total going up? That doesn't seem right. If I can't trust my fuel gauge, who can I trust? Yep, Ross's spreadsheets. Ross, your team strategist now. I'm still entertained that the way to get Ross interested in sim racing is to introduce him to the spreadsheets side of it. And there are a lot of spreadsheets in racing. I am having to lift there now. I think my tyres are just dead. Which is unfortunate considering that I've only been on them for like 3/4 of a stint. Ooh. I'm not going to have enough fuel left to do... to do 3 more laps, am I? Time to lift and coast. And run out in the pit lane. I don't know what that fuel total number means, because it does not appear to be... It doesn't appear to have any relation to the amount of fuel that's actually in the tank. See, I would still love to drive the Audi prototype. just because then you have to extend your braking zones. You have to brake softly, because if you brake softly, you regen brake. If you brake hard, you just regular brake. And you have to regen brake to get the boost back. Oh god. Fuel pressure low. Cool, I'm not going to have enough fuel left to do 2 more laps. My bus stop is utterly pants. Yeah, I mean that's the fastest way to brake in downforce cars. That's what I like about the Audi, there's another layer of stuff to think about. Yeah, that was actually my fastest crest yet. Oh boy. Yep, that turns. Dot to you too, Hans Surrey. Whee! See, it does oversteer, but it oversteers very predictably. Though it's still better than most sims. Right, is my chair set wrong? Nope. No, it's set wronger. That's fine. This is a little lift at the moment. Right, which button have I set to be my pit limiter? That one. See, in this they seem to have set the compressor sounds to only trigger occasionally on shifts, not every single time you shift. Just a wall tap, bruh. Just using those Forza Horizon strats. No. I was just curious what would happen because, like, so I feel like my pit entries are quite slow. I was wondering what would happen if I just tried to hold it at full speed through that corner. And it turns out that's what happens. Right, why Why is the brake currently hurting my foot? Let's try a different shoe. Aha! Change the tyres on the car and change the shoes on the driver. Ooh, that's stiff, that is. Woo. That's what she said. Right. I mean, that feels pretty good, honestly. And quite clearly, that wasn't a flawless run. But so 22, 23, 22, 22, 23, 22, 34, 26, 21, 22, 21, 33, that was the spin, 23, 24. So I didn't get back into the... So I must have had something after the spin. So I was going to... Yeah, steel toe cap boots, yep. Those are the racing shoes. I was going to change the settings on my Streamlabs so that the alert box has a greater tolerance. TTS. Minimum donation to read 0. Voice Portuguese. That's not what. Ooh, Welsh. Now. Nope. Hang on. Why is it disabled? Let's try it again. No. Oh, I didn't actually apply the changes. Wait, can I have it read it out in Welsh? Because if I can, I will. Come on. You were working fine the other day. Save settings. Donations and bits. Enabled. English GB. Save settings.
This is a test donation for £53.00.
Test bit alert still isn't doing the thing. Yep, you will hear her incredibly rarely. But, okay, so that works. So what happens if I change it to Welsh? Does it just try to read it out with Welsh pronunciation?
This is a test donation for £2.00. This is a test bit alert.
Come on, refresh. Let me just quickly refresh the cache on this.
£5 big bad lad. Lol lol.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're going back to English. And refresh the cache.
This is a test donation for £85.00.
Awesome. If I just keep pressing that button, I make lots of money, right? That's how that works. Just gotta keep pressing the button. Right. What do you want to do now? Shall we test the Ford just for the memes? Because the Ford is pure memes. Documents, iRacing, setups, Ford GT, GT3, there we go. And there is no point in getting the Ford, because the Ford is, it's not useful for any series. No series, well actually no, there's one series which regularly runs the Ford. It's also a fake GT3 car. It's made up. Or I think maybe they made it, but it never actually raced competitively. I don't know. No? No, what's the story behind the Ford GT GT3? Let's see. Okay. Yep. No, real thing. Fair enough. I stand corrected. Oh boy. Look at that. It's magnificent. Actually sounds pretty alright. Ooh. That has a lot of bite at initial turn-in. Whoa. I barely have to turn the wheel. That's the opposite of the Audi. Well, GT3, I'm just finding out at the moment. GTE, I really like the Ferrari. The Ferrari is a really... It's a... it's competitive. It's a good on the pace. And it is really nice and... it's slightly understeery, which I generally prefer. I've just done 6 hours of Spa and 24 hours of Le Mans in it, and the car didn't let us down. Oh, wow. That's weird. This thing's really weird. Whoa! Yeah, it's so weird. It has so much initial bite, and then there's nothing. It turns in, and then it goes straight on. Yeah. Again, same thing. It feels like it's turning in, and then it just goes straight on. Oh. Oh. I mean, thank you, but I should turn that off then if that's not working. I should work out why it's not working. That's pretty urgent because I don't want to take people's money and not give them the thing that I say I'm going to give them. Oh boy. So, donations. Yep, one donation. Why did that not turn up? Yeah, the donations appeared in the donation history, but it's not actually played. Did it not come up on the screen at all? Oh. There are two places. Right, so there are two places in the settings where you can control how much people have to donate before it appears on the screen. I changed the one for the text-to-speech, but I didn't change the one for the message to come up in the first place. And the text-to-speech only does stuff when it's done the minimum donation. Hang on. I'm going to give you the full text-to-speech experience anyway, though. I'm just going to load up a random text-to-speech on the interwibble. And I'm going to take your donation and I'm going to slap it in there and just see what on earth it comes up with.
I don't really know what to put in here, but I'm still going to use up all the characters to be annoying, so now I'm going to type some random letters. Lol.
Thank you. Right, the next time somebody does that, it ought to work. Oh boy. This thing sounds awesome. You know what else I'm going to do? I've got a mesh back chair which helps me not get sweaty. And I've got a towel over it. But yeah, this thing sounds awesome. But yeah, you turn in, the nose goes, yay! And then you keep turning and it goes, oh, I'm done. See? Whoa. The initial turn in is really sharp. And then it just goes straight on. See? Let's get that mic back where it's supposed to be. Come on. I mean, it's fun, but it's probably not fast. Come on. It feels very safe. Come on, you son of a gun. It's gonna have to be a lift. Yeah, everywhere is a lift. Yeah. Yep, 24 hours of... Oh god. Specifically... Oh god. Right, can you... It actually feels pretty good through Radian. Oh no, no it doesn't. No it doesn't. Oh, we went to space. We went to space. What? Time for a copyright strike. This is so sad. This is so sad. Oh boy. Right. What the hell happened there? Jesus Christ. Oh boy. I mean, we don't really want to run the Ford, do we? I mean, you keep saying you want to run the Ford, so here's the Ford. There you go. That's what you wanted, right? Oh man. Shall we do a bit more Fording, or shall we go and do a bit of AMG? What do you reckon? Let's do some AMG. I think that's got as good as it's going to get. Actually, no, let's do some more Z4, because I didn't actually choose the right setup with the Z4 before. The Z4x4? Oh! Now that would be OP. boom, 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 boom. Who can say where the road goes? Only time. I don't know that line. That's why I'm just sticking with it. Right. I mean, I still kind of want to use the AMG just because it is such a boat, but I was having a huge amount of trouble with it. Ruh-roh. Yes, inflate my viewer count. Do it. Do it. DF. I think you mean DNF. This thing has such a big bonnet. Where on earth is the fuel gauge? There it is. Okay, so you can actually see the fuel gauge there, but let's just put the whole thing in view. There we go, that's what we like. Ah, really low down. Oh god, you just... I can't see. I can't see. I cannot see. I can't see a thing. I have more followers on Twitch than I have subscribers on YouTube. Which is odd because I put a lot more care into the stuff that I put on YouTube. No, because then the FOV would be wrong. No, you can't move the seat back. In race cars, you move the pedals to meet your feet rather than the seat. But the FOV is set correctly for the size of my monitor and the distance that I am from it. The only way of... Control F12, okay. The only way of increasing my field of view would be to move the monitor closer to me while retaining the right... So the way the monitor should be is a window into the world of the sim. Which is why you see sim racers racing with views like this and not sort of wider to see more of the interior of the car. It's a little twitchy there. Also, I've currently got the foot cam turned off. I could turn it back on if you want it. I mean, it's just if that actually makes it more interesting. I need to drop it down a touch further. There we go. Now I can see the fuel. Yeah. Well, all the F1 drivers were using T-cam view. For the F1 events. Right. Eek! Oh god. Yeah, I don't get that. Because the whole point of setting it like this is that you can judge your braking points more naturally. I mean, it's... when you start driving like this for the first time, it feels really weird because you feel like you're going really slowly. Because all games basically play with the wrong FOV by default. I should, yeah. I'll change that when I'm on a straight. Yeah. But when you're doing driving sims properly, what you need is to have the biggest screen you can get as close to you as possible. Well, the biggest screen you can get that has a good response time, and preferably a higher refresh rate than 60 Hz, but 60 Hz is fine if you can maintain it steadily. And ideally you need 3 screens, but I don't really have space for it. I mean, I do have space for it, but I wouldn't have space for anything else if I did. I spy a Discord notification. Yeah, I saw from your screenshots. When you hadn't cropped it down to 16:9. 23:0. I mean, that's pretty okay for a first flying lap. I do wonder if getting the VR headset was the moment when his iRating tanked. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's a lift. Yeah. See, that's another thing, is I'm with my driving sim that I'm building, I would like to include a screenshot mode in it, because people are going to really like taking pictures of OMSI, but imagine if the camera controls were 1,000 times better and you could actually apply filters in the game. And also, I want to have true triple screen projection, because the way OMSI handles triple screens is it just considers them an extension of the single screen, which when they wrap around the side of you, which they should do if they're proper triples, means that they're really weirdly distorted. So I want to do proper triple camera projection for triple screens, and I want you to be able to take screenshots and just tick a box which says only take screenshot of center monitor or something. Okay, when the tyres are warm you can yeet it. By which I mean, oh god. Does it not? See, for me that's the distinction between a, what times did you say you were doing again? For me that's the distinction between a sim and a game, is when it lets you adjust the FOV in the cockpit. Okay, now it's not a lift. Was it mid-21s or mid-22s that you were doing? Mid-21s, I thought so. In the Audi. Yeah, now it's warmed up it can do things a lot better. This feels nice and stable. A bit reluctant in places, but... oh god. Yes, a bit reluctant, but you couldn't call it scary anywhere. So far. Maybe it'll get scarier as the tyres degrade. Strong and stable. Absolutely. God, I miss the days when we had Theresa May in charge. Jesus Christ. That is a scary thing to say, isn't it? Remember running through fields of wheat? Remember the robot dance? Such happy times. Now we have a man who tells you to clap for NHS workers and for people working in care homes for 12 weeks and then starts charging parking fees to all of the people working in hospitals and tells the country that the 20,000 deaths in care homes were the fault of care home staff, not the government. Care home staff who could not get their hands on PPE and were wearing bin liners just to try and have some form of protection. Yeah. 22-3 again. Yeah, our government doesn't do that in England. I mean, care homes are a difficult environment because you've got a lot of very vulnerable people very close together. Oh dear. Yep. Fuck Boris. Fuck Boris. Fuck Trump. Fuck right-wing nationalism. Like, I am a patriotic son of a bitch. I love my country. But it's very hard to love it at the moment. And there's a difference between patriotism and nationalism. Yeah. This feels comfy. It's a bit... It's odd. Oh my god, yeah. How? Like, Jesus Christ, while simultaneously charging, what is it, £3 a day parking fee for NHS workers? After refusing them a pay rise. Oh my god, it's just despicable. What? Since when is this the right time to do that? Like... Like, really? Right, let's get this good. That feels nice. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, whatever the government says, I am not leaving home for the time being. Like, did you see, was it the Sun's report on it? Which was like, how Britain dealt with coronavirus. No, it hasn't! We still have the same death rate in the UK as the whole of the rest of Europe combined. Like, we're an island. We had the facility to cut ourselves off from this thing altogether at the first signs of trouble, like New Zealand did. And yet we still haven't stopped flights properly. Yep. No, I know I'm bad under the brakes. But yeah, turn one in particular. Yeah, people are acting as if it's over. It really isn't. It is not over. Look at Leicester. Yeah, that's flat now. Oh god. What happened there? I must have got the left wheel onto the grass. Yep. Yeah. That is the problem. Yep. No, that is the problem. But the problem is that we were too late. So we wouldn't be in this situation if we'd been fast enough. Like, New Zealand is basically reopened within its own borders now. They're still very restrictive on people coming in as far as I'm aware, but... It baffles me what the priorities for testing people are, because, like, nurses and doctors are struggling to find tests, but sports teams? Nah. Yep. I know, it's just a mess. And it's an unavoidable mess, too. And you know what annoys me the most? The Tories still hold a 4% lead over Labour. In spite of Dominic Cummings. In spite of the death rate. In spite of everything, the Tories are still out front. Anyway, we've politicsed for long enough, I think. Way. Because we're not going to change the world here. Nope, that's an off track. Oh, yes. Anyway, that's 7 laps in with 3 incidents. This feels extremely safe. Oh god, what is it? $24? I did have a wiggle that lap, didn't I? Awesome. Oh my god. Stop reading chat. Through Lecum. I probably need to put a command set together for YouTube, which has all the info that the Twitch footer has. What races are going on at the moment? There isn't a Spa GT3 race going on in any of the series at the moment, is there? Like, it's just practice for this weekend. There aren't actually races on. Unless IMSA's doing it. Because normally they have a series doing the same thing as the event in the week leading up to the event. And obviously IELMS has been doing GTEs all last week. Oh sorry, ILMS. GT3 Sprint is at Spa, okay. Yeah, basically I'm doing mid-22s. I might try the Audi again after I've done a full stint. But so far I've done 9 laps in this with 3x, none of which serious. In the Audi, I had a big old spin and a crunch. That was just me braking too late. Back tyres are a little bit on the way out now. I must be being a bit hard on them. I quite like this so far. I think so. It is more... it has less potential than the Audi. But just going off how I'm doing it, I'm doing extremely consistent mid-22s at the moment. Well, not extremely consistent, you know what I mean. I'm doing mid-22s. And I haven't felt scared at any point driving this car. Though I have just done an off-track. The Audi has had its moments of spook. But I want to give the Audi another go, because my fastest lap is still the Audi. And it was a second quicker than my fast... Okay, not a second, half a second quicker than my fastest lap in the Bimmer so far. Oh, why second? I know what gear. Whee! I know what gear I'm meant to be in, and it's not second. I am getting a lot more off tracks all of a sudden. Is that because I'm losing focus, or because the tyres are going, I wonder? Probably me losing yes. I'm losing focus. Yep. I mean, I have been driving for, I don't know, how long's the stream been up for? Have I enabled the exclamation mark uptime command? Because I've basically been driving for that long. With a small interlude for setting up the donations. Okay. So I've basically done 2 stints. Sort of. So I have 10 litres of fuel left. Yeah, I don't think the tyres are actually dropping off that badly. I think I was just losing focus. That was an interesting stutter. It's going to be this or the Audi. I'm pretty sure, because the Mercedes I was finding weirdly scary in strange places. It just felt odd. Yep, no, I agree with you. I can see why you'd prefer the Audi, because it's definitely, I mean, you like a more oversteery car, don't you? And it's definitely got more rotation, especially on corner exit. But this feels so safe. Like, all the off tracks, none of them have been because of losing control. They've all been because I've got on the power too early or tried to force the nose across somewhere it shouldn't be going. The back end feels completely and utterly kept in line. Unless you boot it mid-corner, but, you know, anything will kill you if you boot it mid-corner. Yeah, this feels okay on corner exit. It doesn't feel like it's pushing the nose out. It feels like you are pushing the front end in as you exit. $21.9, there we go, we're in the 21s. Yeah, it wasn't the tyres falling off, it was just me losing focus. Yeah, this thing feels good on corner exit. It just feels really... it doesn't feel exceptional anywhere, but it feels really steady everywhere. Like, you do have to work the front tyres harder going up Radian. Because the Audi just kind of like, it just leans its way through. But is that 3.5 litres of fuel left? Yep. That's probably why I just did my fastest lap then. That's not the line. It sounds fine. The R8 I think sounds better. But yeah, this feels really nice. And I'm now less than half a second off my fastest lap in the Audi, with a lot fewer incidents, and it takes less fuel. So our pit stops would be slightly quicker. By 5 litres. Unless, of course, we can do 1 lap less in this than in the Audi. Oh, wee. Which I doubt, because the Audi was burning so much fuel per lap. The Audi was burning 4.7 litres a lap, and this is burning about 2 litres a lap. 2 litres? 4 litres. Oi! I like it so far. I mean, I've just done a full stint in it without really having any practice beforehand, without any major incidents, and that's sort of the most important thing, isn't it? Whereas the Audi, I did have a couple of spins. Like, I was slightly faster at my fastest, but I did have a couple of spins. No, it isn't, unfortunately. Oh, running out of fuel. It's coughing. Oh, 0.0. Come on. Get it to 60, and then we can just roll down the hill. No. It's developed a new and persistent cough. Oh no. Okay, so if you don't fuel save, you can do 13 laps on a tank. That's it. It dead. It dead. Come on. If you don't fuel save, it can do just barely 13 laps on a tank. Right, well. No. The options we have are the hang on, how much fuel is it? Sorry, see, there's a fuel. Yeah, how much fuel did I take? Did I start out with 60-something litres? Oops. So the cars you've got are the Audi R8 LMS, the BMW Z4 GT3, the Mercedes AMG GT3. Yep, VRS fuel, okay. So that would have gone nearly twice as long. The Mercedes AMG GT3, the Ferrari 488 GT3, the McLaren MP4 yada yada GT3. Is it the MP4 or the something else? And the Ford GT3. So the old one, which drives extremely weirdly. Like, it's really, really weird. Anyway, how are my tyres after that? Hang on. Tyres... Oh, they've just refitted them. Yeah, the MP412C. So they're all a bit old now. Yeah. Anyway, I am going to have a break and have some food. I'll probably come back and do another stint in the Audi. Maybe a stint in the AMG, but I like the Z4 so far. The Z4 feels the most comfortable to me so far. Yeah. I probably need to do something better with my YouTube description. No, I need to set up Nightbot on YouTube. So that I can have commands that do the same thing as the description does. Yeah, anyway, so what was my notification from? It was nothing of importance, I don't think. No, it was the iRacing backup notification on the Jimmy Broadbent server. Right. Okay, I will probably be back in, like, oh, I don't know, at some point. I'll see you in a bit. Right, okay, bye!